See the breeze is picked up. Third term, Icon Park, round 7 action. Really important half of football for these two teams, and it's Bowers to get the first touch. Towards half forward, clean hands. O'Sullivan to Strom, who was influential in that second term. Antonio gets away from Pound, gives it to Stewart. What a start this would be for Fremantle, but she just misses left.
Stewart's been running in all the right spots today. Found herself on the end of a couple.
Really enjoying her time up forward. Always been a midfielder, an inside mid. A couple of weeks ago, she was thrown forward and is thriving in her new role.
Roxy Rue quiet so far today, Jace. Just one disposal.
Pound goes to Plain, who forced a contest. And the Blues win themselves a free kick with a strong tackle. Plain will take it. Deliberate down the line, goes to Moody versus Strom. At the back, it's Cuthbertson. Can she keep it alive? No, she can't. There's Eddie Betts watching on.
He would have loved watching Darcy's goal from the pocket before. Big fan of women's footy, Eddie Betts. Used to see him down at the games in Adelaide, and now good to see him here at Carlton, supporting the girls.
Here's Steph Kane. Goes towards Roxy Rue. Can she be the X factor in the third term? Turns Downey. High ball inside 50 once again, off the fist of Wilson. Pound in best position at the back. Hurried kick out towards the boundary. Into the sun. McAvoy pulled the handball late towards Loyne. She's got Bowers sweating on her and Antonio. The ball somewhere in amongst the three of them. Moody tried to put it in the path of McAvoy. Grieve there to contest for Freo. Bowers had her jumper held. Play on the call. Strom. Bowers. Ebony Antonio. Can she deliver to a target inside 50? Here's Rue. So mobile. Turns Downey again. Snaps to the top of the square. Off the hands of Houghton, and Lalawhifi did enough to get it through for a minor score.
Rue must have heard that I just talked about her not having much of an influence so far. Had to pop up for one.
Looking
Good
dangerous.
stuff. Good stuff.
She's so agile. Harrington goes long again. They hug that city side of the ground off the hands of Moody. Bowers just keeps going for 4 quarters. We've mentioned Strom and what a good game she's playing. Loynes to Moody, who's also getting plenty of it. The two rucks both having an influence this afternoon. Quick kick towards half forward. There's one-on-ones ahead of the ball. Stannett beats Vesio, does well. Back towards the wing. Loynes over the top. Here's a chance for Moody. Casting the role of a rover. Can run. Can deliver. Vesio looks to turn Stannett around. Maybe just outside her range. She's looking for an option inside. She's got Brazzali in the corridor. She'll hit to the top of the square. Harris is getting there now. Not quite. G tried to paddle to her own advantage. Dockers with numbers back. Cuthbertson. Here is Brazzali still on her own. Cara Antonio strives to get there and put the pressure on. Brazzali tried to step her. Well done by Cara Antonio. Sees off the danger. Combines with Kane. Kane towards Rue. Thunders out. Gives off the handball to Seth. Back to the wing. Gee, Harrington's playing a game. 14th touch.
Captain's performance.
Really just settles the ship in the back half for the Blues. High ball to half forward. Off the hands of the contest, taken by Pugh. Bowers. O'Day will go back, but can't stop Duffy. Steaming out and marking. She scuttles away. Lovely delivery towards half forward. This is Haynes. Fremantle trying to open the game up, put a little bit more speed on the contest. Downey, almost the one-hander, then controlled it at ground level, did really well. Lalawhifi, little touch kick was good, finds Brazzali. She's got a runner inboard, slight fumble from McKay, then gets the staggers, and that's all Hayley Miller needed. Miller to the lead of Duffy. In fact, it's O'Sullivan. It pitches just in front. Downey will soccer off the deck, but that's going to be a Freo ball.
Allison, come later. Thank you. That's it, Gabby. When you come in, it's play on.
So Downey just signalling to the bench there for a rotation. Not sure if she's suggesting she is a bit gassed and needs a chop out. Moody back in defence, another good mark. Indeed, that is what she's signalling. Alison Downey is going to head to the bench by the looks.
Braz, when you can, mate. When you can, Braz.
So Moody goes for a bold switch. It's 2-on-2. Well, and kicks a minor score.
Was that? I couldn't. Was that intentional?
Nope.
No, we can't really say because, I mean, she did kick one into the side of Elise O'Day's head earlier today.
Harrington goes long. Sharp, bundled over the line by Egan and Pound.
That's all right. I mean, Moody's not in the team for that kind of magnificent kicking, Jace. She's there for great ruck work and follow up around the ground where she can, and any contribution she can make with a kick, good on her.
So 10 possessions, 5 of those contested this afternoon. She and Strom both having an influence around the ground. Strom's had 8. Harris tries to muscle her way into the ruck contest. Here's Ev Antonio through some traffic over to Bowers and was taken down late and gives Taylor Harris a mouthful. Ball delivered inside 50. Brazzali affected the kick of Veria. Out of bounds on the full.
Not surprised to see that interaction between Ebony Antonio and Taylor Harris.
2 of the fierier, more combative AFLW players going around.
2 that have a little bit of white line fever.
O'Day at half-back. So again, the game's changed here. Neither team at the moment has the momentum. It's just an arm wrestle all of a sudden. Harris over the top. Pugh back from whence it came, marked again by O'Day. So neither team being able to work effectively inside 50. It's been played predominantly between the arcs early in the third. Presparkas got a knee right in the kidneys. She's going to stay out there, just grabbing at her lower back. You can see her there just hobbling centre screen, and Cara Bowers just comes over to check on her welfare. Roxy Rue in the ruck, goes to ground. Important hand here from Stevens. Sharp won't get through the traffic. Here's another look. There's Maddie Presparkas. And a knee from Tilly Sargent. Right in the kidneys. Here is Presparkas. Hurried kick. Sets a task now for Sharp, who's really quick against Hosking. Will she get a good bounce? She's got 3 to beat. Hosking runs her down. Umpire says no prior.
Crowd wanted a free kick. She would have had to be quick with the handball to get that out, I reckon.
Rue tried to get it to Bowers, taken by Brazzali. Somehow managed to slip under the tackle. Umpire said it did slip high.
Out his own umpire just got that high one there.
So McAvoy is, in fact. He's going to take the free kick. So not a lot of activity inside 50 so far in this term. It's 6-2 Fremantle's way this quarter. The scoring really dried up as both these teams just dig in for the fight. Off the hands of Stevens, taken by Hosking, kicks it into Presparkas, then tackles Bowers. Socket out of the congestion. Sharp there. Works with Grieve, who collects the football. Stevens runs her down. Play on the call. G can flip it. Plain. Gibbs will get a look. Needs to be quick. Straightens up and buries it. Important goal for the Blues. Re-establishes an 11-point lead. Good rolling pressure again from Carlton in their front half. Generates an opportunity. Serena Gibbs kicks the 3rd goal of her young but impressive career.
This came from great pressure. Pounce on that turnover. Terrific tackle that everyone in the crowd wanted to holding the ball for, but it didn't matter because Carlton were able to run on with it and kick a goal.
So the Blues respond. Freo with 6 inside 50s to 3, but Carlton get the first goal of the third. Margin back out to 11 points. McKay's hands went looking for McAvoy. Clever foot in there from Haynes. Gets it inside 50 for Fremantle. Can it be a quick response? Stewart's handball. Just slipped through Haynes.
Oh, wow. What a collision.
Some heavy body work there. Carlton player down, has not moved. I think it's Lucy McAvoy, it is. Umpire stops play.
Oh, right on the edge of the hip there.
Here's another look from a different angle, and bang, in comes Roxy Rue. McAvoy getting checked by the physio. She's going to be brought to the bench.
It'll be one of those collisions that is definitely looked at by the AFL match review panel after the game, but never quite sure which way these things are going to go.
So McAvoy will trudge off, so the Blues are one down at the moment. Moody, Miller, Moody the smother. Handball wasn't good though, coughed it up to Rue. Rue's kicked to Duffy, couldn't quite get there, but so clever on the ground. Shrugs Lalawifi, gets boot to ball, bounces just the wrong side of the post. What a goal that would have been from Sabrina Duffy.
Oh, she gets the foot to the footy so quickly.
She's so creative, isn't she? You think you've got her, and Harrington's run too far from the kick-in.
You're kidding.
What a mistake here.
Well, I'd love to go back and count how many steps there. Hopefully we'll be able to get the replay on that.
From the top of the square to the 50s, round about
1, 2, 3,
40 metres.
5, 6, 7, 8,
You start them from when she leaves the square.
16, 16 and a half, if she's got a good metre on her step.
So a chance for Stewart to get one back for Fremantle. Can she pounce on the mistake? She can. Big moment. So Jazzy Stewart cancels out the Carlton goal, and it's back to a 4-point game. She's kicked her second. You don't see those paid too often. Karen Harrington pinned for running beyond her 15 metres.
So it is 15 metres, and the umpire will generally count the number of steps. And
it's 13 from when she left the square, which is where you start
that's
from.
That's right. But if you count them from inside the square, it's about 16 and a half. Hard one, but Freo made him pay.
Petrevski-Seton to Loynes. 4-point game now. Antonio to Grieve. Kick affected by the smother. Gibbs went down and won it. Loynes spills for Petrevski-Seton. Egan thought about the give. Puts it into the path of G. He's going to have a couple to beat. Does well. Clever from G. She turns it inboard, but the Dockers have got numbers here at centre-half back. Got an awkward bounce. Somehow Stevens came up with it and won a free kick. Vesio at the top of the square. Harris pushes back there too. It'll spill front and centre for Georgia G. Gee whiz. Margin back out to 10 points as the Blues respond. Classic front and centre roving. And again, we see the contest from Taylor Harris, enough to force the spillage. Georgia G pounces for her first for the afternoon.
And just like we saw only moments earlier, a mistake down one end, Freo made Carlton pay, and now back down the other end, Freo give away a free kick when they had the numbers and didn't need to, and Carlton capitalise for a goal.
Speak about Eddie Betts enjoying Darcy Vesio's goal. He would have loved that one too. Classic forward craft from Georgia G. Dockers win the scrap in the middle. Bowers to half forward. Veria, so clever. Got it to Miller. Inside 50, awkward kick. It ricochets off the shins of Houghton. Rue tries to bust her way through. O'Sullivan tries to find Houghton and does. Pops it over the top, the 1-2 back to Houghton. O'Day comes the other way to put some pressure on. Houghton tackles her. Egan goes down. Veria collects her high accidentally. And Grace Egan has it with 3.5 left on the clock. The tempo of this game rises again. Egan's kick just a little skinny, doesn't get to Harris. It's cut off by Eb Antonio. Delivers it back inside 50. O'Sullivan came out. Egan, O'Day back to Egan. Blues link up again by hand. Wilson into the path of Vesio. She'll turn and got only Stevens versus O'Driscoll inside 50. They're heading there now.
She's out if she wants her.
She'll go shorter. This kick needs to be good. Went straight to the middle of 3 Dockers defenders. Stevens still lurking. Brazali in there as well. The numbers will win out for Fremantle. Good scrapping there from the Dockers. Antonio, she's caught. Blues relentless. This is Daisy Walker. Chips it down the line. Harris, Cuthbertson landed heavily. Harris lost the ball. Brazali comes in, lays a tackle on Sargent. Harrison Strom towards the line. Loins, Bowers, and out as we head down to Jackie Felgate.
Lucy McAvoy, tough as nails, cleared by the doctors and ready to come back on.
Good news for the Blues.
Oh, it was a good contest. Right, both players going for the ball that took McAvoy out.
Under 2 minutes left in the third term. Gibbs against Strom. Strom, nice tap down to Miller, who hits it at speed. Delivers to the wing. Holding decision, Carlton's way. Goal here either way in the last minute 45 would be of enormous significance. Would completely change the complexion as the two teams head to the huddles. As Bex Chopper arrives at Icon Park to take her home after the game. Lola Weefy.
What I deserve.
Of course, nothing but the best. Here's Wilson. Sizzles through the hands of Pressparkas. Harris strives at the back to get there and does. Keeps it alive. Hosking slides in. Play on the call. Bowers. Boot to ball. Bouncing ball out towards Stewart. Did really well to control it. Wilson then stripped her of it. Kept going. Slapped it inboard. Good play, Blues. Egan. O'Day. Handball over the top to Brazali. She sockers off the deck. Free kick. Carlton. It's coming back to Grace Egan for a hold off the ball. Minute left. Chance for a late one here for the Blues. Egan just pulls the kick in the Pressparkas direction. Dropped what she could have taken. Brazali will slap it on through the hands of G. A little sloppy there from the Blues, and the opportunity is lost. Big ball here to be won. Harrington tries to get away from Antonio and does. Wants to take her on. Delivers inside 50. Stevens on the end of it. Not quite. Vesio there as well, but the Dockers will clear through Stannett. Harrington will watch it over the line, and with 30 seconds left, she'll get the ball back.
What a race that was between Antonio and Harrington.
Co-captain goes high towards half forward. Gibbs won't get there in time. A little fumble there from Bowers. She sneaks away from Vesio. Back towards Harrington again, through her hands. Here's the clever Duffy, so clean at ground level and creative. Haynes gets run down, but Duffy got a free kick. O'Sullivan, a clever play on here. Houghton out of position though. And Wilson will cut it off with 10 seconds left. Just need to be clean here, the Blues. She uses Lalawifi, who can go back to Wilson. And Carlton will head to the final change with a 10-point lead. They kicked 2 goals straight to 1 goal 4 in that third term. And as we turn for home at Icon Park on Sunday football, it's Carlton 5-5-35, Fremantle 3-7-25.